test. I think it works now. Let's see. Welcome that local mechanic. Nice to have you here. 1 second, I will quickly write out that the stream is starting. Spyro stream now. Maybe here too. Backbones, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I actually had to like stop my workout today at the arm day, but like only half of it. I will do the rest tomorrow in a like back triceps combined day, which is fine. Just felt like really tired. But it will get up again. Yeah. But day for everyone. I will try to like set the YouTube chat to so that everyone can write. I hope that works again. If not, please write me. Or maybe you cannot write me because then it doesn't work, but yeah. And yeah, I think that's good. Then let us get right in away. Oh, thank you so much for putting me. Okay, 1 second. I will put my controller here and put my tablet away here and put this here. And now I can do this. Thank you so much. Okay, so we also have this what's called this, it's like tier list here on the left, and we are trying to rate every dragon character that we can unlock. And I tried to make it again like we had it before, but it could be that like I switched places a bit and like thought a bit different about some designs, but that can always happen, right? So let us jump right in and let's see if there are some dragons that are really cool that we have not seen yet. Oh, and those are really loud. 1 second. Yeah, at 57% completion, but I'm not aiming for a total playthrough of like getting all the gems, but just getting like to an end. I think that's fine enough. Does this sound right? I think this sound is good like that, right? If it's too loud, please tell me, or like if my voice isn't loud enough. I was not sure where we were before. But yeah, it's a general thing, not a too hard game, but also enjoyable. The controls are enjoyable. Let's see if I like got something. Of course, like I'm like not what's called. I'm fond of not too hard games. That's really nice. I also listened a tiny bit to the soundtrack for how it sounded in the original game, which I also liked, which was like really like MIDI sound fonts, right? And biceps legs can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Biceps are a bit pumped. They could be more pumped. And I made a great coconut chicken, which was great. And did some art for this, which was also really fun. I'm having a little fun. I'm getting better bit by bit, better bit by bit. 80 dragons is crazy, right? I'm not sure like how... Like, are there like 80 dragons? I'm not sure how many there are. But yeah. I think like it's crazy how like someone designed all of them, right? So that was like for the remake that someone like designed all of them and they like still are really distinct relatively. The moments from yesterday you want to clip, yay. And I still have my glasses on. Easy. But it also means that like all the like diamonds we can get, or like gemstones we can get. Dang. What happened with him? Maybe he runs into us again. He totally ran around here. I'm not the best of this like running like fast mechanic. Is this already returned home? How do we get up there? I read that this kind of thing is like this world is kind of known for being a bit complicated. We just need to get up there. What? How do we get there? It's definitely not that way. No. I'm not sure how to get up there. Okay, let's just go up. Yes. We go there. We were there before, right? I think it's an interesting like choice, like to make like the world like look so like linear and then have like more secrets in it. We were there before, right? Kind of the starting area. We can go over there. Yes. They all just skipped leg day. And we always skip wing day because we cannot fly. We can probably train the wings too, right? Like flying, but like flying would be like the cardio exercise. Day like wing cross. Turn down bloom? They are. It didn't like bother me too much, but I didn't change it. Like see it blue, medium, low. This is without blue. this is low bloom. It almost looks like a different game. Do we like it? Oh. I think I did not. Low? I like how low looks. Let's see. True. Let's see how it bloom. True. I think like high bloom, which is the standard setting, kind of makes it look like you're wearing like smudged sunglasses or something. So I think I even like no bloom at all, but I think low. Let's look what medium looks. Yeah, I think like medium is still like strong, right? So that's a good point, I think. But then. So I think low is, looking for me the best. It's like still showing the texture. It's still just showing like this kind of bloom haze. But showing like the texture is more crisp kind of, right? I guess it's used to not show the billboards too much. What isn't it off before? Bloom. Yeah, I think that's too much. And look, like everything looks really green in the green grass. I think low is probably the best. And I think the texture of the skin shows more, right? The highlights. How have I been? I've been good. I've been a bit tired, but I've been doing a lot of thinking, so that makes sense to do. I was tired about like learning more art, and yeah, and playing it a long time spyro yesterday. Yeah, there's a dragon. Live.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
I like him. He reminds me of a bit like Hellboy with the like horns in front. I put it to maybe even B. I think I put it to B. Does not have anything outstanding. Maybe to C. C or B. Maybe C. You've collected stuff. I feel you. You, great walk, and recover. I'll also create more videos. And more art. And more art videos. And more ASMR videos. And also more Pride videos. If I like to take too long with the Pride videos, I'll just like have a second Pride month. That's called Pride July. Just made it up. Look at this like crystal over there. I think like sometimes with like long texts, they cut off on the text chat. It isn't too distracting. Okay. Ta-da. I like that like the items of the enemies don't like just get lost when they get like thrown away, like over the cliff, but they just stay there. That's nice, I think. How do we get to this part there? That's like the last dragon, right? How do we get there? Maybe from there? Oh. Okay. Concentrate. No! Just concentrate. Wait, what? Then da. Then is the jump. Okay. How do we get back there? It's a way to get back. A bit complicated. Maybe more there. Wait, where are we from? Wait a second, how did we get there again? What is this thing here? Nice. So I know where we need to go, but this map is kind of confusing because it's like kind of like you have to go around contextualizing of places. During this save gave you a hint for that. Yeah, it said I should like use them to go everywhere, right? Like use like multiple platforms. But like I saw where we need to go, right? But this here is always confusing. Like I kind of forgot how I got back there. Like I know that I need to like use more ways combined, but I don't see the route kind of. Like how do I get up there? Just go there again. I think the like long ways are kind of unforgiving a bit. Difficulties. And also look for speed paint timeless music. Honestly, I was not expecting a fast catchy electronica ambient music. Your talented music. Thank you so much. You noticed it that I made it myself. That makes a lot to me. It means a lot to me. That's really nice. Thanks so much. Yeah, I thought like I can use something fast paced with like a drum and bass breakbeat background, because I think like fast paced, like time lapse is also fast paced, right? So I thought like something like Powerpuff Girls would be perfect. And it doesn't sound like Powerpuff Girls, but Powerpuff Girls is also breakbeat, drum and bass 90s. Okay, now I know where to go. Wait a second, but it's not the like faster doing thing, right? I thought I can go there. But how? I thought there would be a ramp that makes us go fast. But this doesn't seem to be one. There maybe? This is too much thinking. How can I get fast and like, if I like have to run in these things, I always like run against something. Maybe it's just this here. Artist song released. Yeah, that's possible, but like on Spotify you get like 1 cent and like uploading fees higher than that. And on YouTube it's kind of the same. So Spotify is kind of useless, I think, for artists. Like, I pay like $10 a year to keep my things uploaded there, and got like, I think like in 5 years I got like $15 out of it. So it does not even cover the costs to like put it there. Meanwhile, when people listen to my music, the revenue people get split on like Taylor Swift or something. Percentage wise. I don't understand. Little runner. So I'm totally lost on this map, and probably like everyone gets lost on this map, so it's fine. But I need more like sprinting things. Yeah, that's not possible. Okay, I need like a tip for this map. A hint. Amazing taste in music plan. Thanks so much. Okay, there's something to run. Then run through there. But I cannot run through there even. Like, am I supposed to like be able to like run through there with the... Yeah, right? And then like run there. But that's really difficult. Like I cannot like do like these jumps here because like the camera is so weird. To the sun, come on. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. How do I get up here? Yeah. I totally got that hint, but totally cannot see it on the map. Is there like a map or something? Map. I'll put on the map. How do I see the map? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Is this helping me more or not? Science bug, right. Maybe here. Let's get here. It's really hard, I think, to like go through these things while you do stuff. Maybe there's something. This goes over there. The thing is, like, if you miss the jump, you have to like go all the way again, right?
Runnerbeam 36 just followed.
This is speed track to jump from tower to tower. That's really always in the direction the speed track is pointing either. Right. Like this also works, right? Right. I think like the... How it's called? Like the speed tracks, because they're so long, it always makes me think I have to go full through them, right? But it's not true. But I totally cannot see how far they go, right? Maybe it's just meant to like die all the time? I cannot get over there, right? Or maybe I can? Maybe I can just like use it like this? Be like there 1 second? Well, that's good to do. I can see it already, like basically like my playtime for this was like 4 hours and this map is now 1 hour. How can I get to this ramp there? It's not like this, right? The thing is, I can't realize. Is this spyro game actually the first one from PSP but modernized? Exactly. Yes, it's exactly. It's like the modernized version, which is reignited from 2018 or something. I'm just dying a lot here. Where else could I go with this? Like there maybe? Right. Right, I read about that too. Like everyone is struggling with this level. So like I think like I can butt my head against it a bit more, but if it gets too frustrating I can just look it up. I think also like with the like ramp mechanic, I also had problems when it was introduced, right? Like on the like how it's called, High Cliffs World, I think it was introduced. I'm not sure, or like some other cliff world. Oh, you and welcome. Nice to have you here again. Tree was back there. Yeah, the thing is like with like kind of like the knowing where to get next. Yeah, I think like the only problem I had was like combined with the kind of ramps, because it's like hard to see like which angle, how far, how high you can go, how like when you have to like stop, or when you should start gliding and when you should stop charging. It's all a bit like hard to understand, I think. Maybe we should have used the like ramp in the ramp in the middle. Oh. Maybe we can get all over there. It's so hard to like kind of like understand where I can go with that. I'm gathering the experience so I can have the same experience like everyone else. Here. Then I also hope everyone is doing well when we went the same way again. The thing is, there I can totally not see anything else. Maybe to the left here you can jump? True. There is a map on the left bottom of the screen, but it doesn't add much here. There would also like be like a faster saving spot would also be great here. Oops. So my idea is I run down and then go to the left to get back into this thing. Maybe. Yeah. And I'm only missing this one statue. I don't want to like find like all the like tricks or something. I think I'll just pull it. See. Spyro treetops, last dragon statue. See, the thing is like I got the hint from the dragon, right? So like I know that I like need like somewhere like use like 2 ramps, but I totally could not find it on the map. Supercharge run. Video describing how to get the last one. Anything over 30 FPS is causing Spyro to jump slightly lower. Options. This feels really weird though. I think like 60 should work. Maybe that makes it easier. It doesn't feel as nice though. Maybe it makes us jump higher. So this is the first thing. True. I think so too. Then. And it's also, I think, a weird like logic difficulty jump, I think. On higher ones you build up supercharged speed slower. I had to lower it to 40 to make all the jumps. That's also so weird, right? Okay, so we jump there. Oh, he also uses the 30 FPS one. Dang, that's really cool. That's really out there. I mean, like, it's kind of fun that this is a thing, right? But it's really out there. How do we get there, though? Okay, we need to get on this platform. I would have never figured it out because this is like 10 times as difficult as everything else in this game. Like, yeah, this is crazy. Like, I never have like this mind map of the map. Okay, let's see. I think I can do it. Right. That's true, but I think like it's probably something where they should just put diamonds in and not dragons. Because I feel like dragons is like the smallest finishing, and 100%ing is basically like what people like use this game as for, right? Like getting all the gems. So like just putting like gems into like a weird spot would do that too. The thing is like, how do we get to this thing now? And also like with this like sprinting mechanic, I keep bumping against everything. But that's probably just a skip though. Oops. So. Okay. The good thing is like that they placed the dragon here to save here. Because like I like watched on the YouTube video. This is the start where we need to go. And then we need to go. It's crazy. Like we need to go over there, then to the right. Then go again to the right. And then again to the right. I'm not even sure if I can continue to like remember this in my short term memory. Here. Okay. That was a good first try, I think. We will get there. Okay. So. 1. Okay, once again, that was just a test. And see Otto will come. Nice timing. And yeah, this is why I cannot make the jump. This is why I set the timing of this stream on this time. People from like America or something also have time. What? True. Oh no, it's game over. This is crazy. This is just for this like one dragon guy. And I don't like the 40 FPS thing. But it's probably like if I started the game with 40 FPS, it would probably have been fine, right? like how the music changes when you run. It's like right? I think so too. And like this is the first dragon that is like behind a relatively complex jump puzzle, I would say, that I never would have figured out. Which is also weird, right? Like we spent like 4 hours on this game yet, and used like 1 hour for this one dragon. So it's a really difficult to jump. I think he's okay because he's tough. He has to put in the extra work because everyone else is bigger. So he's super tough and can take anything. That is why he's also so important, so like choking. Okay, we saved here. We have a full life. Let's try to get the first. I just need this jump to work once. Let's see. No, then I'm like slower. Oh, I guess like I don't even need the supercharge when I get this one here, right? A bit more to the right, yes. Nice. And then here. And then here. Almost. We can do it. We're getting better. Yes, no. Yeah, almost done, right? We just need like 2 jumps more. Totally doable. Wait, I'm jumping so much. Okay. No! Yeah, I can do it. We are totally making progress here. No, we are already dead. Dang. Okay. I think this is the only like kind of like famously difficult spot though, if I remember right, from this very close. I looked up. Yes. This is live stream. Basically like 5 people on YouTube, there's the like YouTube icon on the bottom, and 14 people on Twitch. That means 19 people in total. It's like streamed both on Twitch, or it's twitch.tv/blanpwoofer, and on YouTube. Card game feature. There's nothing gained from wasting the player's time, I feel. Yeah, but it's also like, it's like an archaic thing, right? But it's also something that like, I think like Dark Souls genre, like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, kind of figured out on its own, right? Like on like Dark Souls 1 and stuff. It still has like resetting really far, but now it has like this like stakes of America, right? So they kind of like were like basically like by making stakes of America, it's like we were wrong with this. And like, I guess like it's not wrong because like it's still funny. Okay, let's save here and do it again. Maybe let's first. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe as the first thing, let's get into this kind of like tree hollow and get into the gems there. Just as like kind of like nourishment of motivation. Yeah, I'm extremely bad at this game, but also like it's just like this like running mechanics, right? Like getting like the height right and like the angles and stuff. Like right here and then here and zoom around and then no. Okay, perfect. We are in this. These delicious gems, because you're dragons and you need gems to be extremely rich. Okay, now I don't know how to get back. I think I should just die. Current levels is very hard challenges like game over makes it all the more difficult and rewarding when you finally want to go. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't need it, I think. Like I think I don't need like the like kind of like with Silk Song running to bosses for 10 minutes or something. Yes, if this game over game over would be equivalent. Because the whole entire game would start. Yeah. Right, like with like video games you had that, right? That like everything would restart. Like, that's good that we don't have that. But we can still complain when it's like almost. Yes, we did it! No, we didn't do it! But we almost did it. This was really close, right? This gets in the picture book. Okay, try it. I'm confident we can do it now. Let's go, spyro. Juice. Oh, no, it's deleted. Okay, let's try it again. We can do it. Almost there. Of course, like with all this like jump things, like consecutive jumps, you can only train the last one if you do all of them perfectly, right? But it's also part of the difficulty. No! You'd think if this is an intended path, it wouldn't be. No, we are game over again. It wouldn't be so finicky with platform distance. Right. Right, I think so too, right? Like, but the thing is, like, maybe for me it's like close, but for people who get like the feeling of the like, oh, if you go to this angle and like jump earlier, then you get higher or something. But I did not like get it totally yet, I think. So maybe for them it's easier, right? So it's just the mechanic that I don't really like with the feeling of it. Let's try it again. But I think I can totally do it. The thing is, like, do you really need to unlock all the dragons for the ending? I have no idea. I just know that I want to do it. Let's left to the front is a bit more to the left. So it should go more to the left. We'll go more to the left. Having sunglasses while failing at the level 300 times. I think I'm a pro gamer. Because this is a children's game. It's meant to be like beatable by children, right? Oh no, sir. Welcome. Nice to have you here. As you can see, we are in Dragonland. Spyro Dragonland. Being awesome dragons. The biggest dragon that exists in this world, Spyro. He's just like me. Look at him, he's just like me, right? He's just like me before I started working out. But I think if you're like a really tiny cute dragon, then it's even more rewarding if you like think it's really massive from workout. Whoosh! Almost. Exactly, yeah. Maybe something that was made worse in reignited competition. Having facial mechanics being very faithful after seeing them making crash collision box a pill shape as opposed to a rectangle like the original had. Are these the same developers of the remix of Flash and Spyro? I mean, like, they look kind of the same. Oh, where to go? We missed our exit. Yes, I will rescue a dragon at the end here. and we are almost out of lives and have to reset again. Whoops. Yeah, I think like for quality control, this is definitely something like that they, I think, did not intend for people to have as much problem as I'm having now, but maybe they like had to like keep this kind of spicy, rough edge around the original game to kind of like keep this like mythical, like difficult part. Yes. No. It seems like I cannot reach it like this, right? But it is the intended way. I just have to get the angle wrong, but it's kind of like hard to like train the last jump. Oops. Interglide when you're at the last jump. Oh, that's a good idea. I can try that. The thing is like, I think like with like this kind of like jump chains, right? Like your heart rate gets multiplied after every one, right? So like after like the third jump, I'm so like high heart rate that I cannot even know what I'm doing. But that's a me problem, right? But it's also like a brain execution thing. It's kind of like, I think like if in real life, if you draw a picture and did the line art and then you have to color it and then you have to color over the color with a black marker to get like some, I'm not sure, like black detail, right? And if you're like kind of like jitter with that black thing on top of the finished colored piece, then it will all be ruined, and that's why it's so hard, right? Like physically it's not hard, but because of the like things stacked on top of each other, it gets more like difficult because it's so high stakes. That's why like for like drawing, I like I think like all things in general, I like to design things that they for me are less high stakes, and that's fun to say for like a person who draws in like non-sketch pencil layers, but like just like draws with like one marker liner, right? But in a way it's still like less scary, and I can just draw over my stuff, kind of like in workout, right? In workout I don't like to do like 1 rep max PR tests because it's just like really scary to do. Yes, we did it! Okay, that was so hard. Now we just should save here and then do the rescue chat. If he's not cute, I will be so angry.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
I'm disappointed. He doesn't have a muscle. At least like, the text is like
Hi, Spyro.
acknowledging it.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
I hate him. Okay, this will get like F tier because he had like such a difficult spot, and then he didn't have like a design that paid off, right? Yeah. Lowest F tier. Nothing personnel. Yeah, right. The window slip is also something. But I think like I like the designs more that have more of a bigger muscle, because I think bigger muscle is cute. So like the designs that are less big muscle, and I guess like it's like because of the swamp, some designs are a bit frog-like, but I don't like them as much because they are not like as like cool dragon. Like I love like on Spyro 2, like he's like a tiny muscle, but he has like really like funny like mouth and kind of boxy muscle. Oh. Francisco Garcia. Happy Pride Month and Flag Day and thank you for being there. Turn the transparency one upside down. That's with the bottom flanks. Right, at least we got this over with, right? Let's never visit this village here again. This level. Let's see how much percentage we have from this one here. 90%, that's good enough. Let's just get back to these villagers and get out of the swamp. Get out of my swamp. The adventure continues. I hope so, because we spent like 2 hours here. Okay, 1 hour today and 1 hour last time, but still. Felt like ages. And because like I think like it probably would be less grating, or like it's not really grating, but it would be less off balance, I think, if the game would be more difficult, which I don't want. I think it's nice like this. But because like the rest of the game is just like a nice, easy breeze through, which I think is nice. The different influences kind of like not unbalanced, maybe also unbalanced, but like you don't assume it's kind of the tiniest thing here. Okay. What these things? No! Stop! No, we don't. I hope we don't visit at the start. Yes. Okay, I will not get the like diamonds in the swamp. I think we have enough swamp time now. Enough swamp time. Next we will get to the next place, which is not a swamp. I like this one. And I like that it like used like this like kind of like electric organ banjo.
Oh, I feel much better now. Jump in the balloon. Are you ready to go?
Go to dream with us. Let's dream with us. How do you read dreams? And then says, I think this game needs ugly dragons, or else it would just be very boring. Yeah, I think so too. Not putting a hole is... What? Ah, I see. Yeah, I think so too. Like... Or maybe I don't think so too in these exact words, but... it's kind of like a, like... What's called, like a... self-satirical joke or something, right? Like, oh, you just get like a kind of boring dragon that like, says like, well, like Spyro complains to him that like he was hard to find, right? What are these people? Are they like apes? No, not apes. Haunted towers. Is a dragon? I need him. Is it just a Nazi?
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
Okay, Spyro is smarter than me. Nazi. Let's see. I like his like sleeping clothing. Nazi, where is he? Nazi. We'll put it on and see for the sleeping clothing. Do I have like a reverb here? No. Ah, the sound, like the game has a reverb here somehow. Not sure why. They look weird. They look like German clowns. But they look so humanoid. I think they look too humanoid. They look extremely humanoid. They look like Kasperltheater in German. Zany is a good one. I like the floating islands and it's like violet. But the jesters are too humanoid. Is Spyro on the tier list? Spyro is on the tier list, but I'm not sure where to place him because he's like so different from everyone else, right? He's like needs protection specialty or something. Because we need to protect him. So he can grow up strong and safe. And get a lot of protein. What is that? I love him! It's a masked man, which is a spirit knight or something. Can we not defeat him? Ouch. Maybe they're invincible? I love them though. Like, I think like some designs are really cool. Ah, I see. He's like basically like just by this like mage thing here, which I also like. There's so many great enemy designs, I think. Can we not like defeat him? Maybe not. We can look how cute they are. Look, they're like following us. Look, they're like defending. It's so cool. And they're invincible, I think. Whoops. Oh, I love the design of it. What is this thing doing? Dang. Oh. We have superpowers now. Yes. We defeat all of them. Oh, I died. Yes, I like him too. I guess we don't even need the map anymore, right? So I think like the map wasn't there in the original game and we only needed it for this like thing that I needed to consult YouTube tutorials anyways. And then just like nothing cool. Super powered dragon, I think it looks cool too. Do we need to destroy this too? I will try. Maybe something special that... Oh, we can destroy these metal doors probably, right? I guess like these like fairies also like have a like uncanny humanoid design that I don't like. The thing is, do they originally look different? Like the originals are less like uncanny because they are more low polygon. Nice. I think your Serendip says, I think your knight bias is stronger than your masked man bias in this case. Too. I guess it's the same kind of, but the helmet stays on. Okay, I have to concentrate. I wanted to destroy this. Can we like jump higher? Maybe that's the thing. Blessed are thee, Spyro, King of Dragons. Oh, we just go use this way here. Oh, the mushrooms I love though. Okay, I don't like their eyes. I like the concept more than I like the execution. I think they look kind of cursed. But, like, imagine if they had like cute dot eyes. And cuter mouths, then they would be cute. And I like the sounds and the animations. I just don't like the eyes and mouths. They look kind of like annoying orange. Okay. Not every design can be S tier. Next dragon and also save point. Also cool. I like how it's also at the same time a save point, right?
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Nice. I think I like that he's... Is he like...
Hi, Spyro.
Like a crazy boy, exactly.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a
I like
fairy's
again that
kiss.
like his like
See what it can do to your power of flame.
horns are... I totally forgot his name again. His horns are like on fire. It reminds me kind of this like mega Charizard that's dark with blue flames. That's so cool. I guess he gets a seat here. I like the other one with the candles more because he had like a totally like this like typical like giant brim witch's head, which is cool. Again, this like electrical organ. So you hear this dangerously close to the candle. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Okay, let's continue. I like how he like kind of like uses the thing one time, right? He uses the like fire automatically one time. Just because this gets so power charged. That's something. We have this again, I'm so scared. Oh, nice, via power headbutting. Fast. Nice. Wo ist das? Hallo.
Hold your horns.
Green
Here
pink
comes
is nice.
Spyro.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
What's he called again? See if I can find him. The thing is, I like the colors that he had because they were really green pink. Lutalo. The thing is, like, I think his design is a bit much. Like, it's a bit over designed, I think. It's a bit hard to read because there's so much going on. Exactly. Oops. But that's also like, I think like all the humanoid creatures kind of like look like cheap ads you get on YouTube with weirdly kind of kinks in it, like fetish thing on YouTube, which is why does YouTube have like this kind of ads? It's really weird. Alright, we will move on. it? I think we came from here, right? Let's just use this, then we don't have to use the running mechanic without getting anywhere. I also think we have like everything from this world, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's... No, we still need one. Where can the last dragon be? Maybe in the castle? Maybe in the castle. Oh, there's nothing again. What is making the sounds here? Something above? How do we get up? Maybe like this. Maybe we missed something here. Definitely hear something. But how do we get more up? Maybe for this here that we missed. Yes, that must be it. No, we came from here, right? There's definitely a hole there. How do we get there? I can hear something. Maybe something through here? I think so too. More, I mean, like, I'm missing, I think, like 10, 11, 12, 14, 14 dragons. I think I'm missing. But I'm... Where's the last dragon here? I think, like, he should be somewhere at the end. Also, like, I can, like, now get the totally hack things back. Oops. Yes. Because it just did it for this jump puzzle, right? Should we cheat for this and ask the internet for help? Maybe there's somewhere to start with. What? No, but that's like the first one, right? Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, can we like use this thing? I think that's where we need to go. Can we get like... No, that's not possible. How do we get all the way up there? Maybe on the other side of the thing? How do we get there? Cannot use it the other direction, right? we just like need to like run the circle. We run in there. Then we run a giant circle equal kilograms. I know where I want to go, but not how I get there. Maybe there's something I can destroy now. I need to look up the two. Maybe I can charge myself up with this one ferry. And then I charge myself up with this ferry and then I just like have like super speed. No, but it's not super speed. How is this world called? World is called Haunted Towers. Haunted Towers Last Dragon. Let's see. Word Dragon for Haunted Towers. Top of the supercharged ramp. Charge down through the end of the yellow corridor and enter the hall. Here go through the back right doorway to the pond area and turn hard left. Don't stop charging. Jump to get to the grassy area and hug the castle wall. Okay, it's again like this like ramp puzzle. I hate the ramps. They're so unintuitive, I think. Okay. And it's also like, because it's like so much zooming, I cannot even like get the map in. Like I don't even like can process it, I think. Okay. Also like for this we need to like get the FPS down so it's easier. I'm not sure if that's like a myth or something. But I will take every help I can get, right? Okay. We can do it. A bit zooming here, a bit zooming there, a bit zooming there. Perfect. And then ta-da! Easy. Okay. But I again could have never thought about this. Maybe it just needs more levels to explain that mechanic more so you naturally think about it. Copano. Let's see what the reward for this.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
Wait a second. Is this animation kind of like one of those like YouTube YTP animations?
Hi, Spyro.
It's really snappy. I think it's fun.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
I haven't. And I have something personally against all the dragons that hide behind supercharged places. Sorry, Copano, but even though I like your color scheme, you will get
a master of the
F here.
supercharge. Great work.
Maybe still in front of the frog. But supercharged dragons. Juju, this one wasn't that bad. I'm also like totally like over complaining, right? But it's also kind of funny. Damn, look at this. I hate this. what is at the end here? No! Did we die? We died. Terminus says, I'm sure they're only being paid for how everything was in the original. But from the look of it, I don't think it would hurt to remember the ramp sections. Just the fact that you lose momentum if you glide mid-supercharges is a missed opportunity for something that would feel very fun. Oh, at least like I have the save point here, right? Let's be fast here. Why are there so many people? No! I cannot get through now. This is annoying. But is there a ferry somewhere? Yeah, this is meant like I can do it, right? I guess there's no ferry anywhere. But what's behind this part? I guess like I don't really care, but still. This is annoying. Okay, enough of this level. Fine. I'm happy with my progress. I will just Google that again, I guess. On the towers, spyro. What's at the end? Probably we will just get gems there, right? Because like you can't have a dragon there. Let's see what it says. Spyro Wiki. Defeat all. There's like an achievement for defeat all tins. Okay, let's just continue here with the silly guys. Oops. Where should we go next? Maybe here. Oops. Is there like a dragon somewhere here? Good job. Let's get here. But I like the like pink, like kind of like the like some stars. It's like floating islands. It's nice. Entering Dark Passage. That doesn't sound good. Dark Passage sounds like a dangerous level. I hope it doesn't have any ramps. Nice. Oh. Fire person. Turtle. Kind of tiny dog. It's kind of cute too. What transforms into a tiny one. Nice, and we got our first dragon. Let's go. Cassia.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
This one is totally inspired by the like Alice in Wonderland, how it's called, like this caterpillar, right? The smoking caterpillar. Cassia. I'll give him. I still don't like the. I like the design, but I don't like the nose. So like gives the left here. Definitely like a play on this like Alice in Wonderland character, right? Jesus, weird. Like some of the designs I think are too humanoid, and the ones that aren't are nice. Like this like monster is nice. Azizi. Azizi. Yes, a
Thank
little
you
guy.
for releasing me.
Dang, he has cool glasses. I love him. I love his glasses. Look at him.
Hi, Spyro.
He's like glasses with a constellation on it.
Thank you for releasing me.
He's probably blind. I love him. That's easy. I will put him into, even if he's not really like whatever. Or CT maybe? Really good though. It's like a barrack, but really cool design, I think. Oh, what does it mean in French? Really like Kasper character, which is like a puppet theater, German puppet theater character that is like thing, which is not German. Oh, that's like the last one. Oops. I don't like those ones. Like, I think like in kind of characters could like totally look cuter. Like they are not like annoying oranges. And the last dragon. Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Lork.
That's me, all right.
It's me, alright. I like how Spyro is like this guy. I like him, I like his spells, but maybe so. And we are only missing 10, not counting Spyro, so we are really close to the end, I think. I think there cannot be like more than... Wait, there are 5 dragons there! That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought like there can only be 3, but I guess not. So where should we go next here? How do we get up there? I like how much like game uses like the pianos. Well, that's kind of cool. Maybe it wasn't there before. There was before there too. Oh, it's saved here now. Where are the other dragons? Maybe on this side? How do I get to this side? This was the start, right? Cannot make this, but just like going straight. I think I just need like to find. But right, I guess like dream in this case means like fairy tale magic, which is really German coded somehow, right? So like fairy tales are really German coded because like rather grim German fairy tales. So that's why it kind of looks close to home, or like kind of like a bad German kind of amusement park or something. I see this other dragon, which is clearly placed here for me as the player to see this and then think, oh, I can get there. Right. This is a leap of faith, which is also great kind of map design, I think. Okay. Look how cute they are. Oops. I think when they're tiny, they're just like compressed angry or something. Oh, there's like even like another dragon here. Let's click Apara.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Nice. He totally has like the stars on his wings. Maybe not as much as like one commission that I drew, which was really fun to do too. Where it was like a dragon with 4 arms, so I had to think where to put the chest to make sense. Like 4 legs kind of. I didn't even see it. Kind of cute how Spyro is also like one of those like little creatures, right? But he's so fierce. Like Spyro is like just like pure fierceness. Kind of like distilled into the body and then full of rage. Not rage, maybe just confidence. It is so confident I can learn something. Okay. But I'm also like not confident anymore. Just like shy. Oh, but
Thank you for releasing me.
it was not like the most profound thing to say, but I still like that he has the kind of like this mask, harlequin mask. Put it also in here. I guess like the magic type users are not as like V-shaped beefy. So maybe I would not have an affinity to magic. I have no idea. Okay, guidebook. We did it. Let's get back right away. It's getting closer and closer to the end, I think. Do we get into the castle first or on this thing here? On this portal thingy. Maybe first on this portal thingy. Oops. I died. How did I die so fast? Oh no, that was a bad idea. I think it back. Are we missing some from the first one? How was this before? Nice. And what does this bring me to? Nice. Or it just brings me back. Okay. At least then we only have one way to go. about this? It will change. Not sure if that gets us anywhere now. Just continue here. Oh, there's a dragon! I want to finish this game today, yes. Latif.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
What does it mean? Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Expect the unaccepted. Expected. More speed ramps. I will put him in his D because I did not find his eyes fierce enough. I will try to finish this game today. I think I can do it. We are still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters in Spyro. But I think like Spyro is so like special that I should not rate him. Because it's also like he's like also like 4 legs, right? Like there's so much difference. Oops. And here, lofty castle. I think the game wants us to go there right now. Delicious mushroom. Inciting you to be anxious for no reason. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not scared of any ramps. We are strong dragon. Maggie the Wolf, how was your says hi Blunt, how was your Spyro gaming? It was nice until now, and we had a kind of excursion into kind of difficult jump ramp thing, and we are totally farming cute dragon designs. What are these things? They're like birds that look like bananas. Oh, I love this. I love the like. I love the balloon that he has. Oops. Sorry there. And these kind of weird looking birds look also really good. So I think like a lot of enemy designs are also really cute. Look at them, they're just like, I'm not sure what they are. Maybe looking closer at them they don't look as cute. But the balloons look really cute. Remind me of like these kind of pork buns that you put out. Do not feed. I will. Feed them. Wait, what? I thought we could supercharge. No, we died. This game over screen is always so sad. I'm so sad. Sorry, Spyro. I'm reigniting. I think in real life when I'm reigniting, that's when I'm eating a snack. It's also like a dragon. Maybe we should get the dragon first. That gets stretched, they don't really attack you, they just like wiggle around. They're really like non. Oh, we go into there. Oh, it's this one here. I see that. Okay, Okay, let's first do this here, right? First this one. Zipkum.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done.
The funny star.
I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty.
Let's stop automatically. All dragons fall. This is also very sweet. With all dragons from there, executing your task exactly. So now for this, we need to do that, right? Nice. What do we have here? Yes. This one. Okay, let's do this quick. And this is our exit later. First I will do the Lofty Castle though. I mean, like, I will do this, then the Lofty Castle, and then go to the next. Which is basically probably the end fight, right? Icy Flight is probably the flight challenge, right? So like, we will only do it once or twice. And if that's it all, then it's also fine. No! Okay, maybe we'll do it twice. No one saw this, right? Okay. I missed this one. No, I missed it again. There's one. This one here. What else is there? There's almost nothing. And over. That's fine. Good. What kind of Japanese music do I like? Let's see, what kind of Japanese music do I like? Japanese music. I mean, like, from a Japanese composer? Or like Japanese sounding music? Or like Japanese genres? I think like, I like Chrono Trigger soundtrack and Monster Hunter I love. And then Japanese music? Like, Shamisen? Shamisen, Biwa, Tsunoga theme from Monster Hunter. That is both from a Japanese composer and has a Japanese instrument, which is Biwa. I guess it could also be a Chinese instrument, or like a lute, but it's Japanese Biwa. Type of Japanese music genre. Let's see. Which Japanese music genre do I like? I think like a lot of like the kind of like not like really avant-garde, but like kind of like atmospheric synth music, vibe music, kind of like it feels like kind of like 90s CD tracks or something, which kind of feel nostalgic with like a lot of mini moog in it and stuff, like synthesizer stuff. And I also like city pop. But and also of course like 70s rock albums, right? There's one that's called, like it's 80s technically, but it's called like what is always in your YouTube recommendation, it's called something with goblin. It's called and like they say like Gobudin, and then they have like a kind of like really British sounding narrator that narrates the story of like the goblins, and like it sounds like kind of like, there were the goblins in the Goblin Valley and they ate all the tasty rainbows, and then like they pronounce it really like English, right? Like rainbows. They ate all the tasty rainbows or something. And like the narrator is like British, but like the band is Japanese, right? So it's basically like like the genre is like a Japanese genre, I would say, of Japanese prog rock, but you could also say it's British because it's like a British narrator. Yeah, that's really nice, and I think like it also has like I'm not sure which track on that it is. It's kind of like a concept album, I think. It has like goblins eating rainbows on the cover, and it has a lot of like also like nice synthesizer solos on that, which sound nice. Yeah, so like I like the sound of like mini moog and like really like kind of like stereo, like every instrument has its place kind of sound mixing, which is really 70s, right? Even if like this album is 80s. So I also like English, like British, like King Crimson, right? Is also great. I got it from Jojo, but I really like the original King Crimson album. Is really great. It has a lot of great songs, and it also really like nicely like the 70s mix.
Always on your side, Spyro.
Fairies are always on my side. I think we don't have like 80 dragons, right? Right now we have 70. Is it called Mudada? Mudada. It sounds something that Dio would say. Mudada. Jotaro. There's a fairy. Yeah, I think we have to like free all the fairies and then we get something, but I'm not sure what we get. Oh, it's here somewhere. What other type of Japanese music genre do you like? For like, I'm sure, like I have to look more into it, but I'm sure there must be like some like Japanese jazz albums, and I guess also like what would be cool, like using like Wakaki in a like modern context would also be really cool, like shamisen rock band or something. I have to look more for this. Like there are a lot of like cool shamisen, like Monster Hunter covers on YouTube which are really inspiring. What else? What other genres of Japanese music are there? The thing is, like for karaoke, I mostly sing like VTuber songs and like kind of memed karaoke cover songs, right? So either ones that are like really kitschy that I would normally not listen to, but are great because they're kitschy Kind of the things that like
Thank you for releasing me.
are like really kitschy. Baruti. I guess it's fun. What types of music do you all like? Or like, does Maki the Wolf like? Or like, which Japanese genres? Does something like Japanese German music exist? I think it would be really fun to do. I guess like some Xenoblade track, soundtrack, like the one on the Wii U, I forgot how it's called. I think Xenoblade X or something, but I have no idea. Like, I didn't own it, like a friend played it, and yeah, I want to say, and it had like some tracks that had like German lyrics, but at the start I did not even like hear. But then, if you notice it, it's German, and I think it's really fun too. For example, I think like the intro of the Suzuki no Kyojin, and I hate this. I don't like it. It has humans. It's the worst thing. It has giant people, but they're humans. They're not cute. Anyways, like it has, I think, like also some German text, which is really fun because like at the start I did not know it's German, and then it's like, wait, it's German. Never played Xenoblade. It's been 6 years. Yeah, I've never played it. Maybe because like I found like the UI looked overwhelming, and it did not have like any like furry bait characters that would make me want to play it, so I never played it. This is also why I play Spyro now, right? Like, and I'm making it tier list literally on the left bottom part of the screen. So, because of cute character designs, right? So it's like, we are missing one dragon, but where could he be? But yeah. Where could he be? If we go there, to the end, but I don't see any dragon here. Maybe we should just read him still. But yeah. Like for me, it's totally when I see like I played like Final Fantasy. I never played Final Fantasy somehow. And I played Final Fantasy 14 online just because they're like Rovkas, right? And I don't regret it. So I think Xenoblade seems like it has not a single character that's designed for my gay gaze or something. But maybe like I did not like look at it enough and they exist or something. Of course, like you could say like Bayonetta doesn't have gay gaze, but then it's like Bayonetta's camp, right? And so it's not gay kind of. Even if it's not intended, it's really camp. You know, it's less about designs and more about the story and characters. Yeah, then that's boring for me. They are so good, but they do have some fairies, but probably not the type of beauty you would be into. So like, really thin people that only do marathons? Where is the last dragon? I think in this giant castle probably. But yeah. So it's, I think, a totally valid thing that like people only play a thing because like character design caught their eye or something. Why could I go here? Where's the last dragon? Maybe somewhere over there? that seems like a path. Nice. I love the little bits like this, like... Ah, I see. It's not even the music, right? It's just like the feet that make the sound. Like the... No, maybe it's the music. Is this a portal? No. Oh, and I love the reverb that it has in this things. I think the reverb is really nice there. No. Get that. That's definitely where we need to go, right? But yeah. There are also like some like really like retro how it's called, retro, what are these games called, like JRPGs, JRPGs that are 2D sprite based, that I also want to play, that have furry characters, right? Because like that again is like kind of like, even if I didn't play it, I think like the time of it is a big inspiration to my style, right? Because of like Pokemon and like Digimon, like early 2000s, late 90s kind of RPG games, JRPG games. They can have like really great furry designs that I want to play. There's certainly not like a giant one that's like totally furry and like 2D. Like there's like this like how it's called, Solatorovo, and the thing that came before it.
Ah, Spyro.
Spyro.
Thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle too. See where it takes you.
No, I will not. He's kind of buff. I don't
Hi, Spyro.
totally love his hair, but he talked about Supercharge.
Ah, Spyro. Thanks. Supercharge will get
But
you
he's
to
also
new
nice.
places here in Lofty
And I like his
Castle
Thunder
too.
thing.
See where it takes you.
So it's kind of mixed. What's that? Mixed. I will put him on E, I think. Of course, like probably like I would like do the nuances like somewhere really between like C and B, or between C and, or mostly between C and D. Okay, we did this. We have all the dragons here, so I think like the dream world was easy, a piece of cake. Except the one jumping, but it was not as bad as the treetops. Oh, and this thing also saved, which is really nice for the convenience thing, right? Or maybe it didn't save? Look, this one is still small, right? And it doesn't change even for this thing respawn, right? So I think that's a really nice convenience thing that they made here. What is the interesting, like, for Kyrian Lava, without spoiling it, if it's possible, I have no idea if it's possible, but without spoiling it, what's so great about the story? And which other story games do you like? Like, I'm thinking, if there's like any story game, or like any story game where I did not like the design too much that I like. No. No! Don't say we have to like walk a long time for this now. No. So yeah, I think like when you fall somewhere, I think you could like just respawn next time. No idea. At least they made this here for a convenience, right? Otherwise it would take so long. What was the last game where I really liked the story? What was the last game where I really liked the story? The thing is, yeah, about Xenoblade especially, and also like in general, or like also like I guess like for everyone, like what is everyone's kind of like favorite story games, or like where did the story touch someone? Because I think like, oh, there's even one more. Chuck this. Chuck. Chuck. Is this the portal to France? Yeah, I'm just French laughing again. Oh, and we could have like walked here the whole time. Okay, I need to get into France. What do I say when I arrive there? What do I say? Dang, it's like sunset. Oh, there's new enemies. Ah, it must be a boss, right? It's the boss of this world. Where did I like the story? The thing is, like, I think like the games where the story affected me the most were basically games where the story did not, like, was not spelled out that much. Like, maybe or like maybe I just like haven't played games like that, which had a lot of like story. But like I think like games that affected me the most from a story perspective were probably Shadow of the Colossus, which doesn't have text, or like almost no text, which is really great. And what else? Hyper Light Drift, I guess, which also doesn't have any text. But I think still has like story, but like not like a like totally like 300 plot twist story. But and Shadow of Colossus is relatively straightforward too, right? So maybe I do like emotional stories, but ones that are relatively straightforward, but let you a lot of space to put your own thoughts to it, kind of, and let it kind of simmer with like landscape and stuff. Which other games were like the story? Which game totally felt like a story thing where I loved it? Because like Monster Hunter has a bad story, right? Or like not like this known for a story. But like for Monster Hunter I loved the like world building for the old Monster Hunters. Where it basically was like for the old Monster Hunters it was like basically like the story felt like the world felt really dark kind of and uninviting, which I think was really cool. But that I wouldn't call it like a story element. And I don't like the stories of new Monster Hunter because they seem really kitschy. I guess like Undertale and Deltarune in maybe not story perspective, but just like kind of like cheesy feel good writing that are really cheesy and cringe in a good way. But yeah, I think the problem for me with like Undertale is that the emotional moments, I think they do hit, but like it's so self-ironic that it almost takes a bit away from the message, I think. Like because it's like, it's a lot of like gotcha moments that kind of feel a bit cheap, I would say. Or not even cheap, but just like really gamey. Oh, what's Opinion Haver says, I love you, Plan. Thank you so much. No, I died. Why are there like something on this broken face? No, it doesn't. The way you can destroy this? take Undertale seriously. Yeah, also like for me also a bit, right? Like it's a bit like, because it's so much fourth wall breaking, I think because it's so much fourth wall breaking and like gotcha dares, I think like at some point it gets so many gotcha dares that it feels like it doesn't feel not honest, but it feels like kind of like over punishing or something, you know, like kind of like artificially making a point in something, like, oh, you like killed the first dummy enemy, now you are a bad person. And of course it's not meant to be like that, right? So I think it's like a game where you have to like really story-wise like get into the character thing, world logic of silliness, and like on one hand like not taking the concept of like treating other people like this or that, or like death as a game mechanic not seriously, to not feel like too protective against NPCs, or like not feel too like hurt from NPCs, but then it also wants you to take these topics really seriously because it plays with them, right? So it's kind of like, I think this kind of two things having to work at the same time is what makes it a bit difficult, I think. What should I do here? Yeah. But yeah, I do like the, like, again, like, basically like the things with the like not over explaining stuff and like making moments to simmer. I think I also like the moments where in Deltarune the game shines the most. I think like the thing where like there's one thing where like they just like sit on a like kind of a rainy day on a pond or something, and then there's also the thing where they like just like sit in front of the piano and you can play some tunes and it's really relaxing. I think this is where it shines the most. And also like in Undertale everyone tried to kill you kind of, but like in a whoopsie haha way. And then it's like,
Any advice before this battle?
Advice.
where's a knitted person?
A
What's
wise
it?
dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
This voice actor is really great. This voice actor is great. I also like the design again. It's kind of like a joke design, but I like it. Ooh, Night in the Woods, yeah. Night in the Woods is like basically like a game that I wanted to play for a long time, but like basically like spoiled myself by like watching others stream it or play it. I will play it sometime maybe, but it's also like I definitely have to play it sometime, but it's kind of sad how the like I'm not sure what happened, but like basically like the oops. Just 2 more dragons, right? But yeah, I think like Night in the Woods also like seems to have also like a lot of like pondering moments, right? Just nice. See that? And got a lot of money. We did it, I think. Did we do it? No! We are missing one. Jack. Where could he be? We were there before. Depends on how each person enjoys each specific meeting. A big for the one, myself personally, but many people enjoy it. It's cool. Yeah, I think so too. The thing is like, even if the kind of point that it made and the like supporting of media tropes and game tropes. And the delivery of it did not hit with me totally. I still enjoy it for like the really great music and also like the silly character writing things. Like I love the part with the Undyne romance house scene. And the music is really good. Like the Undertale music is really good. Okay, where's the last dragon here? Where's the last dragon here? There it is. But how do we stop this? I don't get this. Does it change something? What? Yeah, the thing is, like, I like it too in general, but it doesn't have, like, extremely memorable themes. So I think it's just good, but not outstanding. So I would say, like, I mean, that's weird to compare, right? But at this time, like, in this... What other games were at this time? Like, I think, like, Donkey Kong Country, for example, has really memorable themes. How do I open this thing? Because, like, I think I don't understand the mechanic of it. What is the mechanic of this thing here? Favorite video game was this? That's a great question. Okay. Does someone know how I do this here? It's called Chuck Quiz. Let's see what it says. Yeah, definitely feel that I have to like Google some things that I don't get the hints. Okay, my favorite video game OST. It's hard because I have so many, but I think like the best ever is Hyper Light Drifter. My favorite OST of all time is probably Hyper Light Drifter, and I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is like, I love like the one from Freedom Unite, so like Monster Hunter 2, Monster Hunter 1, and Monster Hunter 3, so 3. I think after 3 they got worse, and I think in 4 it's still good. Some themes are still cool, like for Magala theme is still cool, but not at the same level. So like Monster Hunter 3, I love it, and Monster Hunter 2, so like Second T, Freedom Unite. A lot of like Monster Hunter Frontier themes are also cool, but there are like so many. But I never played Monster Hunter Frontier, but I loved it too. So like I would just say Monster Hunter in general that has like really like this like always like a band.
Take care.
Mika. So then of course Pokemon, where I love the most probably Generation 3, so like Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and also Generation 4, which is kind of more jazzy. I think Generation 3 is a bit more kind of like classical game music. Then Chrono Trigger, of course, is great. Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are really great. Which other game soundtracks do I love? Yeah, it's probably like the biggest ones. Like Pokemon, Monster Hunter, Shadow of the Colossus. Eco Hyper Light Drifter, Minecraft of course, right? But like the original Minecraft tracks. I also like some of the newer ones, but I think the really like the original Minecraft tracks are really iconic and really like minimalistic, emotional, nice. What is this here? No. Yes. Wii Sports. That's fun. Funless. Right? Those are iconic. I think that's all in this level. So we have all of them. Right, let's go up here. We are only missing Altair, but I think we already saw him, so we'll put him into the E for now. So I think we have all the dragons now. Is it 74 is all dragons? That's a kind of weird number, but I guess it's true. Yeah, I think we have everything. So this is our tier list now. So let's find the end boss. We can beat him. I hope. As long as there are no ramps there. Like if the end boss is on ramps, maybe we will lose. But otherwise we will totally beat him. Play motion Mario Golf 64. I don't know the soundtrack of that. It's interesting. And SpongeBob OSTs. Which other game soundtracks do I love? Let's see. Other game soundtracks that I love. There must be many, right? Like... Oh! One game that I never played, but I loved the soundtrack so much, and that was also really influential to me, is I think there's a game called something Magica Obscura? Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. Arcanum. And it's a game that's like looks kind of like a isometric RPG that's relatively old, but the soundtrack is just like a string quartet that was recorded on its own, right? So it's like a string quartet and like sounds really like impressionistic, and it's a really, I think, really cool combination with like steampunk and a string quartet, and like both is like really 19th century, right? So definitely check it out if you want. And the composer of it also like put the whole soundtrack, or like a kind of like suite of the soundtrack for string quartet online, and also wrote a lot of like thoughts about the soundtrack. So that's really great, I think, for like a... That's really cool. Yeah, that's probably also one of my favorite soundtracks, Arcanum, which I've never played. Then, of course, like Skyrim is also really iconic. What else? Well, I'm not sure what happened with the composer. Like he kind of like just vanished, and there was some drama, but I'm not sure. Actually 5 dragons total, but I have 74, right? Knasty's world is not the friendliest place. Are you ready to go? Let's go there. Maybe it's Knasty. Which other soundtracks? So yeah, Arcanum, basically no one, or like not many people know that game, and I only know that soundtrack. Chrono Trigger, I love the soundtrack. Like Chrono Trigger has like a lot of like cool like harmonies, really like themes that you can nicely like cover. I love the forest theme in Chrono Trigger, right? Which other game soundtracks are great? Game soundtracks. Which other are my favorite games? What's my favorite games? There's one more dragon in Knasty's world, but I don't have any dragon left in my picker except Spyro. Oh, right there. Maybe it's us? The Elbe.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
Right, we'll
You're
defeat
in
him.
Nasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
I think he's
Bring
funny
him
because
on.
he's like so
I'm ready.
over the
Reach
top serious.
exit in each of Nasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
I love him. I love him. He's like top tier. No Cove. And we don't need to find any dragons, so we can just breeze through these levels, right? Yeah. Menikana, welcome. What else do I like in the soundtracks? I think like I really love the Breath of the Wild soundtrack too. I mean like Zelda in general with like the recurring themes, right? But the Breath of the Wild soundtrack was really like impressionistic French again, which I love, right? Or like also the Ghibli, which is also like kind of like impressionistic inspired. It doesn't have like a lot of like themes that you extremely remember, but it has like really like the like iconic like piano impressionistic weirdness that's really great. So yeah, Breath of the Wild sounds great. And I did not like the game. I did not like Breath of the Wild. Like for me it was just like it was like nice to walk around for 3 hours or something, but the puzzles were boring I think, and it didn't have anything else in it. I loved Cass though, because it's like again like really nice to make fun of. There's again like a dragon to unlock, but I think like I unlocked all the dragons. I know it's just a safe spot maybe. Maybe it's just like the same person that we met before. Yeah, we saw him before.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Nasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd
Nice.
be shaking in my Nork boots if I were him.
Why does it say like 76 now? Oh. So I guess like our thing is finished, but we still need to unlock all of them? I'm not sure. Like we unlocked all of them. They're just like rotating now. Didn't I already reuse? It's an homage to the orange. How can Foster the Rose to use the various character models? I see. So basically, does it mean we don't even need to get to the checkpoints now to continue? We basically can just walk everywhere now, right? Should we go here or should we go here? Well, 50 dragons total, but it says 76, right? Maybe 80? Maybe you made 80. No. Thomas.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Spyro will grow up to be the biggest dragon ever. It's just like me. He just has to fall in love with the weights. Also, he's perfect the way he is. Oops. No, we died. There are only 10 dragons in the entire game. I see. I'm not sure if it's even trolling, if it's kind of cute or thing or like nice. Like he's just like using like different, like maybe he's confusing me, but then he also like kind of like said nice things to me, but that was like as a troll, like haha, I complimented you or something, which is I think kind of nice still, right? Like I still take it a compliment even if it's like meant to be ironic. It's still a compliment. Still thank you for that. Kind of good still. Like it's kind of like feels like it's like haha, I'm only unironically no, I'm only like ironically complimenting your games. That hurt. No, that makes 3 more dragons. Did I already have? Yes. Okay, we have like all of them, right? So it means we need to get all the dragons, right? We don't need to get anything else. We can just like, go back. Wait, but why are they closed then? Oh, no, it left the game. What is my winning condition in this? Is it not like collecting the dragons? I'm confused. Like I thought, like because I like unlocked the dragons, I can just leave the map, but maybe it wasn't the case. Which other game soundtracks are great? Let's see. Oh, I'll be right back and quickly get some more water. And then let's finish Knorr. So I'm back. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone stay hydrated. Oh, worst opinion ever. I like your company, but don't put it too far with the epic trolling, because I think when it's like too kind of distracting, when it's too distracting, I maybe have to ban you, but if it's like just like really mild, then it's fine. It's fine, it's nice to have comments, right? I enjoy it, kind of. But yeah, soundtracks I also think like for like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, right? I think there are some really great themes, like Gwyn theme, or in Dark Souls 2, some night theme that I forgot how it's called, which is my favorite theme of, and I didn't play Dark Souls 2. But, I think like a lot of the tracks kind of like seem to blend into each other. And like it's great for the atmosphere, but they don't stick to you as well, like with like more like leitmotif thematic things like in Monster Hunter. Like in the old Monster Hunter. The thing is like the new Monster Hunter is also really forgettable, sadly. Like the new Monster Hunter that I played, it had like nothing that I could like sing right now. And I easily can sing almost all of Monster Hunter 3 or Monster Hunter 2. Or like Monster Hunter 1. Like Monster Hunter 1 is like right, it's Monster Hunter. It's so good. I love it. And what else? What else? What else would we got? Like Nagakuga theme. What is Nagakuga theme? It's like bum 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 bum, right? And other themes are good. But yeah, I feel like the thematic work is really great. Like both 3 and 2 and 1. But I cannot like sing out of my mind any song from Monster Hunter, like the new one. What do we have to do in this world now to finish it? We just have to go through there. I like the really cute. Atmospheric songs versus catchy songs is interesting. Yeah, the thing is like, I think things can be both, right? Like, you can max out atmosphere and catchiness. Like, it's not like an either-or thing, and in some ways it's bad if it's not catchy. Like, I think like the Minecraft soundtrack, like the original one, is really catchy, but also really atmospheric, right? And I think it's a mistake that some directors make when they say like they want like to have like atmospheric songs in their games, that they don't want to like have too much of the spotlight and then it blends into each other, right? But like Hyper Light Drifter is also like it's 100% atmospheric, right? It's like more atmospheric than anything. And it still has really clear like leitmotif themes, even if they're like just a few notes, right? Or like same composer, like the composer was or is what's it called, Disaster Piece, right? He made like the soundtrack for It Follows horror movie, and it had like also like one scene that's just like them driving through Detroit, I think, and there's like just a synth harp, which is kind of like sticks in your ear, but is also pure atmospheric, right? Like it's pure melody, or like pure synth arpeggio sequence, but it's also stays in, sticks in you, so it's really catchy. And yeah, the Monster Hunter themes are really catchy too, because it's like you hear like the one theme of a monster for 2 seconds and you know that it's that monster, right? So you're like dun 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 dun, and then it's like, yeah, it's Rathalos. And I think that's great. With Dark Souls you have that, but it gets muddy really quick. Like Wind Theme you definitely have, where with Wind Theme it's this like, what was it again? Bum 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 bum. Right, it's the Wind Theme, which is really iconic. Nice, what is he doing? I love the emotes that they do when they are far back. That was great. Oh, we died. Catchiness, the beats. Oh, right, I think like, I have not like, never played it, but like Mother Earthbound is also great. It has like really distinct sounds and nice vibe. But I wouldn't call it my favorite soundtracks, because like I have not played the game enough with it. Like I have not engaged enough with the game with it. I mean like I have not played Arcanum either, but I've listened to the soundtrack on it off, right? Then Kira and Lara says, I don't know a lot about music theory and stuff, but love watching music in adult videos, even if I don't get most of what's being explained. Yeah, I think that it's fun too. Like, I would say I know some music theory, a bit, but also do a lot by intuition, I guess, or like learned experience. And it's also fun. It's also like, basically like with like music analysis, some takes can also be just wrong, right? Or like just wrong for you. Or like some things can be explained in different ways, and some make maybe more sense to you and some maybe don't. I hate this. He's so in the way. The play mother sometimes is clear now. The first one is very fun to play, the rest of the music is always fun to listen to, yeah. It is like this like bug song that is like kind of new, right? And like the like snow theme or snowman theme. Also cute to see. Makes sense to me, and sense really talking depends on the music atmosphere. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I like atmospheric synthesizer music, right? And I do like some ambient stuff that doesn't have any clear melodies and stuff. I love leitmotifs too. What is this? Platoon? I love how they like make the sound like little say like da 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 da. I think it's really cute.
Thank you for rescuing me.
He probably thinks really high of himself. Nice, we didn't die. I think the biggest problem is here like getting pushed by these things into the water. The rest is not as the problem. Nice, we have the green growth juice. No, what? I can say growth juice, that's like from, how it's called, the Bane, right? I think yes, like this, like green growth juice. What's that? What is this thing? What is this for? Cletus.
Be on the lookout for North Commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Exactly, because we are fierce. At least we have safety here. Exactly, I think so too. Like the music can add a lot to a game, right? The thing is with Spyro, I don't think I could like sing any of the tracks. They're not that many. And you could say like there are not no like, big fights, but like more like exploration. But I think in country you could sing the background music. I like the bass though. It's nice. The bass is like really prominent. It's nice. No! We die a lot here. Let's get hit by everything. This is annoying! Okay, let's concentrate unless we die again. Which other sound is it? No! Oh, I've never played Crash, I think. So I wonder how it sounds. Okay, we totally did it with brute force. Oh, and Winterland, welcome. Today we are beating Plastic Nog. Yeah, the thing is like, maybe it's too hard for me, it kind of sounds scary. Oh, I like the outside theme of how it's called, Cave Story, right? Like the kind of sad one. Austere of Crash 1, 2 and 3. I will do that. Which other games are nice? Nice soundtrack games. Nice soundtrack games. Yeah, Hyperlight Rift I love. Hyperlight Rift I think has the coolest soundtrack. And a nice, like, totally feeling soundtrack. Maybe we can do it. Let's just take it here. Crash 3 is the easiest and 2 and 1 is brutal. Dang. Died instantly. And now we are dead. Love you can see him like breathing. I think that's a nice like kind of like animated thing. Oh, that's already Gnestic Nog. So that was him. Just had no life, I think. Or maybe he's just strong. Confronting Gnestic Nog. I can do it. I have dragon powers. I think that was the final boss. We just died instantly. Look at him. No. Look at him. Yes. We outsmarted him. Where's the... Where did he go? We can catch him. We are fast. Maybe that's why only we can save everyone, because we're so fast. Where's the next key though? Where's the next key? A keyhole. Yeah. Now we can find him. He skipped leg day. He's just running away too. No! I have to redo that? It's annoying. It's like the game tests like this is like the main mechanic that you have to master for the game. Most annoying game mechanic right after the ramps. Okay. Right? I have to concentrate, it's what concentrate's darling. We can do it. Tomorrow I'll do a new pair. On triceps maybe. Or biceps. Or back. Or all of them. It's how like he has like the animation where he notices that we are getting closer, right? I think it's really good. The animation detail is definitely like really sweet. Let's beat Nasty Gnorg. Nasty Gnorg. We can do it. Just like where we're going. Because like this is like the biggest enemy is not Nasty Gnorg but the camera. It looks like excellent fall everywhere. Longer than a Mario Kart track. No, don't say like you have to like follow him just like this, like tiny things, and you cannot fall anywhere. Otherwise, you have to like do both things. No, they didn't. They didn't use this mechanic for the end boss. At least they don't have ramps here. Concentrate, plan. Yeah, I think I will never catch him. Like one time, maybe there's like a safe spot between. I'll reach him. I did it. No, just another time. This is like the main mechanic is kind of crazy, right? Like this is the fight. Just like this, like kind of like running there. Maybe it's like it's like kind of like anticlimactic fight on purpose to show that he's like a pacifist or something. True. I'm a fire-breathing gliding dragon, and I have to use my run. Where did he go now? There, right? No, and like if I like one time, now it's the gliding. Don't say this loops later. Okay. We beat him. Yes, we beat him.
Toast, Nork.
Das ist so fun with like the... Wait, does he have still the glasses on? Yeah, that was kind of like a... anticlimactic fight. What? Fine. Look, he can fly now. Or maybe that's just a steal.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Ganasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Kind of it's like Lightning McQueen energy there. Okay. We did it! We did it! We still have some treasure to find, but we did it. Because that's for people who are not happy with the treasure that they have. Because there's a saying in German that goes, better a sparrow in the hand than a dove on the trees. And it basically means better the gems that you collected on your own than 100%ing it. I think that's what it means. And look at this art, that's great. Look at that. Spyro. Spyro being the fiercest person that exists. Rate the game, let's see. How would I rate it? I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed the time mostly with the... like the controls were fun. But I'm not like really like a collected ton platformer fan. But I still enjoyed it, even as not being a fan of the genre, right? I, of course, liked the dragon voice actors. That there are really many voice actors, right? Like, I was surprised that there are so many different voice actors. And I like I think the biggest selling point is like the dragon character design, right? The very really inspired character design that they did for the remakes. Yes, I love the art. Yeah, I think they should not be so mean to the Gnorks, because like a lot of Gnorks are also really cute, right? Like for example the one with the head on the snow level, who like flexed when you are not there. Oh, that is so cute though. Really cute. If I would rate it in a rating system, I would probably give it like a well-meaning 7 out of 10 or something. Like I had a great time and I really liked the unlucky things. But yeah. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 or something. Which is for me a good rating. What else is there? Look at the voice actor. No, that's not the voice actors. Who is this? I rescued all the dragons. Now I can have my own yogurt. Yeah, I'm glad, and like I also like the kind of time it took to complete was not too bad, right? Like I played it on 2 days, like in 2 sessions, which is really fun. What else is there to say about this game? I wait for the credits to roll off. How many dragons did end up in D tier? Let's see. D tier are these here. So I guess like most of them, but it was also like really strict, of course, right? Maybe a spyro here. Maybe Roscoe I would put in C tier. Like S tier are S tier are Delbin, Baba, Gavin, Nestor, and Ragnar. Ragnar is maybe like more A tier. Then A tier Ragnar, Endor, Linda. Linda's a great design, it's just not really top heavy. Boris and Rick. B tier I have Magnus, Maximus, Gildas, Gunnar, Alban, Titan, Alvor, and Cyrus. That was because of like really big witchy head with the panels on top. And the rest are C and D here. Yeah, but it was really fun looking at the... Once again, this was really cute. This was a really cute drawing of like Delbin. And this one is already cute too. Okay, the Delbin drawing was really cute. This one is cute too. Like Gildas, right? I think Gildas is my favorite like grandpa dragon. Yeah, the like Delbin credit scene art is really cute. That's why it was on. Oh, this is really cute too. A review of the Dragon Tail is from Spyro Reignited in another livestream plan. I could do it, maybe. But for now, enough Spyro. How many dragons did end up in D tier? D tier were... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5. 5 to 7 is 45. 6, 27. Oh, that's also one of my favorite ones, right? Linda. So they totally also like picked like a lot of the favorite ones for the art. And this is Baba, that's also one of the... No, it's the other one, it's Gavin. They look a tiny bit similar because of the color, but like this one has more like barista beard. Got a special unicorn milkshake. Nice. I like how they use like the wings as also as hands. What is it? What's the opinion ever? The cook. Yeah, they are definitely. Many people. But yeah, the designs were really fun. It made me think a lot like what can I add to design and stuff. I want to read the cake too. Nice. But yeah, I guess I will check now next to the raid. Wonder if there's like this end credit scene, but probably not. Yes, I will eat something. I guess that's all of the drawings there. Let's check who to rate. What's the track? Welcome. Yes, I did it. We beat it in 2 days. That's crazy. We played so much. I would say, is it finished now? We did it. The adventure doesn't continue. My next adventure will be... Also, what's this thing here?
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
This is when you get all the treasure.
Treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the
Of
Dragon
course.
Kingdom.
We will
Come
not get it
back
for now.
when you have reached 100%.
No, I will not. Bye bye. Let's see. How many percent do I have? Game total 83%. That's nice, right? So like I could totally do that, but like I would have to do this, and it's kind of like a lot of things. It's just like work kind of, or something I could just like look up online. So that's what I think for like 100%. Yeah, I think the next stream, it will be on Tuesday, and I think I want to draw something. So right now I'm doing a lot of studies on like kind of like head, face, understanding more how eyes work and stuff. So maybe I can integrate it somehow into an art stream. I also have to do some preparation work for some commissions, where I have to figure out some species or like some like special characters that I want to like kind of get like the feel for before I start the commission. So maybe I'll do that. And says the last dragon is behind all that. But is there really a last dragon? Because like my tier list is over, so I don't even have anything left, right? Is this like a thing or just a made up thing with like a last dragon? Okay. Anyways, I will get food now and I will raid now. But yeah, next on Tuesday, probably an art stream, probably something where we like experiment with faces. I would try to do my homework until then and get better at faces. to try a lot of new stuff. Exactly. So that's why I also thought like basically like if the expression is interesting or like speaks to you, then it's kind of like half of the picture, right? So I thought I should spend more time on that. Like if I'm known for drawing great like face expressions or like cute face expressions, then it's a good thing to be known for, I think. And it also like combines well with the muscles, right? To kind of like not just make it muscly, but also cute. Okay. I think for now, I'll also rate Escalon Arts, and I think he's continuing the last drawing he did. But yeah, definitely, I'm also itching for more art stream. So, of course, 18 plus, so like the people who are like that and can join the, you don't have to, and of course, like everyone, eat enough, drink enough. Yeah, thanks so much, and it was really fun. Thanks so much, everyone, bye bye. And good night. Oh, jetzt me, gute Nacht, good night. Ta-da, we did it. We beat Knastic Knock. Ta-da.